Okay, our car videos continue. So today we're going to be getting some more modifications installed in our 13-year-old Fortuner because she's all reliable. She's been a good car, and we wanted to update and give her some new technology that's been available today. So one of the first things we're going to do first is the projector, change these into projector headlights. So these are already LED, but they're not projector, but they're only fog lights. So I don't know. I can't really tell if they're blinding people or not since they're so low. But these are LEDs, and I can tell that they're blinding people. So we're going to change them to projectors to redirect the light, so it's not lower, so it's not blind. Have some control, so it's not blinding people. So that's first thing we're going to do, and then we have other things that we want to update, but that's the first thing we're going to do today. And I'm not sure when the next one is, but the we have some other stuff that we're going to do in the interior, but for now that's what we're going to do. So I as you can see, I just finished detailing, and like I said before, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for a 13-year-old original paint. As you can see, it still shines. You can see like the mirroring effect of the, and that's what I love about dark colors like black. It's a classic color and it never goes out of style, and it looks very good when it's shiny. But like I said, it's all the imperfections you could easily see. But if you look at it from a distance like this, you're not going to be able to see it. So these are the modifications. So some of the things that I've added to the car, as you can see, there's this body kit. So this lower area, I mean, as you could, it looks pretty good. It doesn't. It's subtle enough. It's not really ostentatious. So at least it blends well with the rest of the car. And then I added these grill inserts because it looked so dark and blank inside. So if you look at, so I wanted to fill these in and make it look more upscale instead of these big holes in the middle. So I filled it in with these grill inserts. I did a video before talking about all the modifications, and then I added the roof rack because without it, it just looks uh, like like bald, and you got hair on the sides. So added the roof rack, and that's that's pretty much it on the exterior. If you look at this, these are the side markers. They're like the turn signals. I put the Toyota emblem on top of it. So it looks kind of cool. So it doesn't look just like a piece of plastic on the side. So that's one of my favorite things that I did. I also we also add the side markers on the rear view mirror, but I made these reflector lights functional, added backup camera, and the exhaust. That's like just an exhaust tip. It's not like a muffler. And as you can see, there's a body kit at the bottom also. All this white stuff is from the wax. It's hard to get it off. I mean, I should get it off so it's not so annoying to look at. And that's pretty much it. They did on the exterior. Just change that into a functional light. Backup. There's a backup sensors, which we'll update. Backup camera, which broke, which we're not using anymore. Focus. And body kit. See, it looks pretty good. I know it's old. It probably needs to be repainted, but it works. Still works. Like I said, over here is there's side sensors right there. Once everything is complete, once all the modifications are complete, then I will do a full comprehensive video of all the modifications that we've done. Hold on, let me get this thing to so much light to focus properly. But everything else is pretty much stock. The rims are stock. I think I need to inflate my tires. It looks kind of low. I'll have to do that. It hasn't been out. This car hasn't been out for like a week or so because I've been working on it. But we gotta do the modifications today. So that's what we're up to. We're just waiting for the installer to arrive this morning. So I'll update you once he arrives. Okay, so here we are. We have the installer, and we're going to add the projector headlights so it doesn't blind people. But right now we're removing the grill. So the whole headlight housing has to be removed. And then we'll take a look at it. And this is, where is it? Oh, here it is. So one of the things we're gonna try to do is add on the eyelid. I think sometimes it's called the eyelid. And then over here is the halo eyes with angel eyes. Here we go. By Xenon projector in purple. Check it out. So that's what we're doing today to update. It's got the angel eyes with the purple demon eyes is the name for it. Tatagal na yung headlight housing. Yun lang. Gusto makita ng tao yan. Yung proseso. So the first part we're doing is we're just removing the whole headlight housing, then it's going to be taken apart. So there's a lot of screws and rivets and all these little attachments that have to be loosened up before. And this car hasn't been opened up since from the very beginning when I bought this car. That was 13 years ago. Alright, so here's the headlight housing removed. This thing is all glued in together. There's our LED, which is blinding people, so that's why I'm adding projectors on. So I mean, I don't want to blind people. I don't like being blinded, so I don't want to be blinded also. So in the removing part. You guys want to see what the engine bay looks like? The 13-year-old Fortuner, this is what it looks like. Yeah, it needs to be clean, but it's on my to-do list. But looks good so far. It's in pretty good condition.
Isa pa. Okay. Sa dulo lang, dulo. Dulo. Yung electrical tape. Wala. Ito saan lagay mo ano?
Okay, so round one, removing the headlight unit. Now taking it apart is the second challenge.
Lock dun sa isa yung ano. Kunin mo yung isang box na ganito. Nandun yung mga goma. Ah, ito pala, ito.
Pagpapalitan mo ng 35 watts, hindi mo na kailangan kalasin lahat. Tama.
Na,
Doon lang sa likod.
oo, tanggal ano lang yun. So,
Ngayon, panahon na yun, uso na yung maraming gumagawa ng hindi tama kasi mahirap maghanap buhay.
kaya na. Tornilyo. Mixing pilit na. Ay, maliit na ano. Ayun. Sige. Okay na. Sige, akin na isa yan. Akin na isa. Hindi ko usapin mo muna yan.
Sir, ano?
Sino?
Sir Sardo?
Okay, everyone, this is Rolly. This is the first day I've ever met him. We just started talking about relationships with foreigners. So, meron akong tatanong sa'yo, so I have a question for him. Because I told him how foreign women are not like Filipino women. Because he asked me if my wife was Filipina, and I said, of course. Siyempre, ayoko yung ugali ng foreigner. So, and then the next subject is, tingnan mo, and look at all the foreigners that come here for the Filipinas. Tingnan mo, lahat ng foreigners sa buong mundo, pumupunta sila dito para sa Pilipina. Tama? Kahit pangit, nagugustuhan nila. I said, even though it's very ugly, pangit na pangit. Gusto nila, tama. Yung tanong ko sa'yo, and here's my question to you. Bakit yung foreigner, yan ang gusto nila? Bakit gusto nila yung exotic? Yung pangit, yung maitim, yung marami ng laspag na laspag? Yan ang tanong ko sa'yo. Bakit yan ang gusto nila?
Kasi...
So I asked him, why do foreigners like peg leg pirates with an eye patch and a parrot and a humpback? Yung meron pang kuba. Yung kuba, humpback. Papatulan nila yon. So yung tanong ko sa'yo, bakit yan ang gusto nila? So my question to you is, why do they like that?
Kasi sir, pagka yung maganda, madali lang din silang iwan. Pagka yung hindi naman ganun kaganda, seryoso sila.
His answer is because if they're pretty, they can leave you right away. But if they're ugly, they're not going to leave you. That's his response. And sinabi ko, hindi, mali ka. Mali ka dyan. Kasi kahit maganda, basta lalaki ka, hindi ka iiwanan ng maganda. Pwede ka rin iwanan ng pangit, katulad ng maganda. Tama ba ako?
Tama naman, sir.
Yeah. I said, I told them, you're wrong. A pretty girl can leave you just as much as an ugly girl can. Nakita mo na yon, tama? Kahit pangit, iniiwan nila. Tama, kuya? Tama ako, kuya. Depende sa lalaki yon.
Yeah.
Tama.
Tama naman, sir.
Tingnan mo, kahit ang pangit ng lalaki, kahit wala, tingnan mo, ang ganda-ganda ng asawa nila, ang ganda-ganda ng girlfriend nila, ang dami pala, sweet lover pa sila,
Oo.
ang dami pa nilang girlfriend. Kahit,
Ano yun?
gets mo?
Yes,
Hindi sila iniiwan ng maganda. Nakita mo na yon. I said, he's already experienced that just because they're pretty. It just depends on the guy, I said. So yung tanong ko, bakit yan ang gusto nila? Kasi mali yung sagot mo. Tama ba ako, kuya? Tama ba siya or mali?
Tama naman, sir.
O bakit yan ang sagot mo pag mali?
Ano lang, sir, yun lang yung idea ko.
Oh, that's your idea.
Yeah.
Well, yung idea mo mali. Ano mangyayari sa buhay mo pag iisip mo ang mali? So I told him, you're wrong. What's gonna happen to your life if what you're thinking is wrong?
Opo. Kausap.
Ito yung problema. Ito yung totoo.
Opo.
Alam ni kuya to. Alam mo rin to.
Opo.
Hintayin natin matapos si kuya para alam rin niya. Para alam niyo na yung tamang sagot. Gets mo?
Yes.
Kasi merong tamang sagot, merong mali. Yung sagot mo, mali. Eh, sasabihin ko sa'yo yung tama.
Yes, sir.
Tayin mo natin si kuya. So I told him, there's the right answer and there's the wrong answer. Kasi, iba yung culture ng Filipino, tama? Iba yung culture ng foreigner. Iba yung isip ng foreigner, iba yung isip ng Filipino. Ayaw? So, anong gagawin natin dyan?
Excuse me. Ito.
Okay. Kuya. So, mali yung sinabi niya. Hindi gusto nila yung... Kasi lahat ng lalaki gusto nila yung maganda. Walang gusto ng pangit. Hindi mo pwede ipaliwanag sa akin na gusto nila yung pangit kasi hindi sila iiwanan. Iiwanan din sila ng pangit.
Opo.
So, ano yung tamang sagot? Kuya, ikaw, anong tamang sagot, kuya?
Kung bakit pinipili nila yung pinipili nila yung pangit.
Oo.
Madali. Isa pa sa madaling pasagutin kasi yung yung pangit. Yung maganda kasi mahirap pasagutin. Tama ba ako?
Medyo.
Yung plus two.
Medyo katama dyan.
At tapos yung mga ganda, siyempre namimili din sila pogi. Usually.
Yung foreigner na merong pera, walang pangit. Pag meron kang pera, kamukha mo si Willie Revillame. I told him, if you have money, you even look as handsome as Willie Revillame. Pogi ni Willie, ha? Bakit lahat sinasabi ang pogi niya? Ha?
Because they have money.
Yeah, meron siya pera.
You're rich.
So, pag gusto nila ng pogi, pogi na sila. Gets mo? So, anong tamang talagang sagot? Kuya, ikaw, anong tamang sagot? Pogi sila, tama? Kasi kasi Willie Revillame sila, tama? Ano yung problema? Bakit meron silang pera, pogi sila, puro pangit pa rin? I said, what's the problem? They're handsome, they got money, but they still got ugly. What's the problem? Anong problema? Pogi na, pera pa. Ikaw, pag meron kang pera, kukuha ka na katulad ni Kate Valdez. Pwede na ba si Kate Valdez? Ikaw, kuya? Or gusto mo si Barbie? Ikaw ba? Si Team Barbie
Si
ka
ano?
ba? Si Team...
I want, ano yun? Ano ba yun? Si Ibana.
Ivana?
Ibana Alawi.
Si Bala Alawi.
Hindi ko kilala yan.
Bibili natin.
Kilala mo si Erich?
Erich.
Gonzales.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maganda yun.
Ayun.
Si Eric. So, maganda yun siya.
Yeah, pag meron lang akong pera.
Patay sa asawa.
Gagawain ko siyang kabit. As if I only had the money, I'd make Erich Gonzalez my mistress. So, paano pa rin yan ang problema nila?
I don't know, sir, because
Pag meron ka
I
pera,
didn't
kukuha ka ng
experience that.
Erich. He says he doesn't know. I haven't had the experience of having that kind of money. Pero tama ako, right?
Pag maganda kasi ginawa baka gold digger, ganun. Pag pangit,
Yeah, oo. Maybe the beautiful
halos lahat ganun sa ibang bansa.
gold digger.
Halos
No,
lahat
kahit pangit is a gold digger also.
yung tamang
Yan ang problema sa inyo eh.
tamang sagot.
Puro mali kayo eh.
What is the first answer, sir?
Ito yung,
Can you
ito
teach us?
yung, okay, I'll teach you. Okay, you're gonna learn something today. So learn something new today. Ito yung problema. Pero malapit kayo sa sinabi mo. Yung, kasi, talaga, ito yung problema, ito yung kailangan. Pag dumating sa dalaga, tama? Ano may ibig sabihin ng dalaga? Tama, kuya? Dalaga, yan ang gusto natin. Anong kailangan ng dalaga?
Binata.
Oh, binata naman sila eh. No, anong... Yung problema sa dalaga, number one, maarte sila. Maarte. Tama? See, yung foreigner, hindi nila alam yun eh. Hindi nila alam yung maarte. How do I even say it in English? What's maarte? I want to say like diva is the
Social.
closest.
Social.
Hindi. wala sa English yung maarte. So, kasi ang usap natin, Dalaga Filipina, yeah, tama? Ito yung kailangan sa dalaga. Kuya, anong kailangan sa dalaga? Magligaw. Tama? Alam niyo yun, ligaw. Magligaw yung dalaga.
Yung
Kailangan mo magligaw.
yung puro na rin di marunong mandigaw.
Yung dalana, kailangan mo ba magligaw?
Hindi na.
Hindi na. Get mo na.
Yeah.
Yung foreigner, hindi sila marunong magligaw.
Mm-mm.
So, the foreigner, kunwari, pag nagliligaw ka, kailangan magpaalam ka muna. Tama? Sila, hindi na alam yun. Tsaka, ito, kunwari, okay, nagpaalam ka, nagliligaw ka na. Tama?
Yes, sir.
So, kunwari, sasabihin mo, ito palagi sasabihin mo, oh, kumain ka na. Tama? Sasabihin nila, oo, kumain na ako, busog na ako. So, ano, kakain ba kayo? Ay, wait, teka muna. Busog ba siya? Or gutom ba siya?
Yan, tatanungin mo, gutom ka ba? O busog ka na? Kumain ka na ba?
O, ano sasabihin niya? Kasi dalaga siya, maarte yun. Gutom na gutom sila, tama? Palagi sila gutom, dalaga. Yung lahat ng dalaga, palagi gutom. Pero ano sasabihin nila? Busog ako. Tama, eh, alam mo yan, kuya. So, Rolly, pag ikaw yung foreigner, and tinanong mo sila, oh, gutom ka ba? Sasabihin niya, hindi, busog ako. Anong gagawin niyo pag ikaw yung foreigner? Kakain ba kayo
Kain.
or hindi?
Kakain.
Yung foreigner, kakain o hindi?
Hindi.
Hindi. So, anong mangyayari sa ligaw nyo?
Okay.
Intindihan mo na. Hindi sila, wala silang alam.
Mm. Ibig sabihin, hindi marunong manligo ang foreigner.
Ano lang naramdaman.
Hindi nila alam.
Hindi alam.
Gets nyo na.
Okay.
So gusto nila, yung dalana, sila yung nagliligaw sa'yo, sabi na, sa foreigner. Alam nyo na.
Okay, sir.
So tama ba ako or mali? So alam nyo yun ang sinasabi ko. Bakit hindi yan ang sagot nyo? Alam nyo naman, walang alam yung foreigner sa kultura natin.
Okay.
So I just explained to them that they don't know, especially basic communication dito. Yung ginagawa nila, nagpapakipot sila. Gustong-gusto nila, sa atin, alata sa atin, gusto nila. Pero sa foreigner, alam ba nila? Hindi. So ano mangyayari sa ligaw nila? So saan sila pupunta, Rolly?
Answer mo, kuya. Answer ka. I will not focus that.
So get mo na, kuya?
Ito, joke na.
Sir, ito, you like install this? The...
So this is supposed to be the eyelids.
Sabi mo kay mama ka mo magtanong. Huwag sa akin, active kung paano. Ayun. Ayun na.
Ayun.
Sabihin mo ako.
Ayun ba?
Hindi mo nga magdikit dito. Hindi mo nga magdikit dito. Nakawa kang baka ng palo. Kung may upan mo, doon tayo. Nailaw yung violet? Hindi na. Ha?
Yeah, to go.
Yung violet na kailan?
So now this is the difficult part, the wiring. I mean, the other parts, you could do it yourself. It seems like it's pretty intuitive, or you could watch videos on it, but the wiring stuff is complicated. If you don't have a lot of history with wiring, I wouldn't mess with it. I mean, because you've got a lot of electrical components. I mean, you got airbags, you got alarm, you don't want that thing exploding on your face. Okay, that right there is the fuse holder to hold the fuse. Installing a separate fuse system for the lighting for the angel eyes.
Pabot ka ng price ko nga.
So now this is the difficult part, the wiring. I mean, the other parts, you could do it yourself. It seems like it's pretty intuitive, or you could watch videos on it, but the wiring stuff is complicated. If you don't have a lot of history with wiring, I wouldn't mess with it. I mean, because you've got a lot of electrical components. I mean, you got airbags, you got alarm, you don't want that thing exploding on your face. Okay, that right there is the fuse holder to hold the fuse. I'm installing a separate fuse system for the lighting for the angel eyes.
Pabot nga ng price ko nga.
Putting on the sealant so the water doesn't get in. Once the water gets in, you'll see condensation in your headlight. So it needs to be sealed properly. It's almost, we started like about 10:30 and it's almost 5 o'clock. So it's about 7 hours. We're doing the wiring. So it'll be dark by the time this thing finishes. So just in time. So we'll test out the projector and adjust the level of the line of the headlight beam. This is where you have to be an experienced electrical engineer. So here's a demonstration. The angel eyes of the purple housing, and then we got the eyebrows, or eyelid, sorry. There's the turn signal. Yeah, that'll work. Got it from a distance. Okay, here's the update. Decided to remove the eyelids because it was too far away from the middle, but we kept the turn signal feature on. but it just looked too weird with the eye being too far apart from the actual apex of the eyebrows. But the way it is right now, it looks fine. We just need to adjust the height now so we could see better. But the angel eyes looks good. The purple in the background looks fine. As you can see, we're happy with it. Okay, it's 7:30 by the way, and we're still adjusting the light. It's kind of too low. Can't see anything if it's too low. Okay, if anybody's wondering what our daytime running lamp looks like during the day, there it is. Check it out. Pretty cool. What we're gonna do is the LED bar was like up here, which was too far. It's like it starts from here and it goes all the way over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer it down here so the curve of the bar will be right here by the eye. And that's the update. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some night driving, kind of demonstrate what the projector lights look like at night. So we have these dark tinted windows for our privacy purposes, and we'll take a look at how it looks with the dark tinted windows. Turn on the hazards. Hazards. Turn on the hazards. So I turned off the LED bar and just kept the turn signals on. So that's what it looks like when the car is turning. You got these extra eyelids. Okay, here's a demonstration again. Might as well do a full demonstration. So this is the angel eyes by itself. Low beams. So there's the low beams. As you can see, it's not, I'm right in front of it and it's not blinding me. You can see the cutoff line over there. See the cutoff line. Let's see better right there. See how it cuts off, comes down. So even if it doesn't blind me, as you can see. It's not blinding. I'm standing right in front of it. Alright, see? Right in front. It's not blinding me, it's pointing down. Okay? High beams. So it's gonna be dual high beams, so watch out. Here goes, dual high beam. It's bi-xenon high beam plus the regular high beams. So it's like a flashback. Hold on. Okay, low beam. Low beam again. See, it's not blinding. Then with the fog lights. Fog lights is more blinding. Just the fog lights, no projectors. See, the fog lights is actually more blinding. Okay, turn off the fog lights. So they're LED also. So, oh, the fog lights and low beam. Okay, that's how we usually drive, both the fog lights and the low beams, because the windows are so the tinted windows are so dark it's hard to see. But I'll demonstrate. So me and her are gonna go for a ride. Okay everyone, this is what the projector lights look like at night. But it's kind of deceiving because yes, this is the projectors, but these are the high beams. Put it on low beam. Okay. There you go. So as you can see, it's darker. Can barely see outside of that line, of the defined line. Where the light is, it's bright, but beyond that light, it's pitch black, as you can see. So can you see out there? Turn on the high beams.
Sure.
Now this is with the high beam, so we can see much better. But without it, turn it off, you can just see the ground in front of you. So this is what the projectors look like. We might turn it up a little bit higher so we can see more of the road. But you get the idea. What the projector is supposed to do is concentrate the light and point it down so it doesn't blind oncoming traffic. That's what it looks like. Okay, turn back the high beams on again so you can see better. Okay, that's the demonstration of the projector lights with these dark ceramic tint. These are it's supposed to block the heat, the ceramic type of tint, but you can see it's dark out.